Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Madison here. I'm just doing my first ever podcast, coming on to talk about some things that I've learned and come across as an artist in school, in an art school. And I just thought they were important to talk about so that anybody else who was considering going into an art school or pursuing a photography major or anything in the arts really could listen and maybe get some insight from what I have to say. So without further ado, let's get started. My first topic was about coming into an art school feeling like you know or you have to know exactly who you are as an artist. And it's simply not true. When you first come in, you're going to feel like there are some people who really know who they are as an artist and already have a grasp on who they want to be making their work for and what their work is set out to portray. And over the time that you spend at art school, whether it's a few classes or you go for a full degree, I feel that over the time that you spend creating work for assignments and for your classmates to critique, your style and your methods are going to evolve greatly. And I can attest to that because coming into art school, I felt that I already had a pretty established style and I felt I knew exactly where I wanted to go with my work. And here I am now, 2 years deep, and I feel that I've not only evolved so much, but I look back at the artist I was then, and I feel that now I have so much more to base my opinions off of, and I have a much different view of where I want to go now than when I did in the beginning. My second topic that I was going to touch on was the methods that you use and the equipment that you use. And when I first started, I had barely any, maybe a little bit of experience with like professional equipment and in professional settings other than doing freelance work. I was pretty much just a brand new person into the professional world of photography. And when I came in, I was using lighting methods like using just flashlights or using tungsten light bulbs that sit by my bed. And I've learned that those tools that I taught myself when I had no help or when I had no schooling were much more valuable than feeling like I had to have the best equipment and having to use the most important and sought after equipment that was out there. I felt that when I first started using professional equipment in school that I was almost being limited to the technicalities of it. And when I went back to using my old ways of just using natural light or using post-production and editing in the forms that I wanted to edit in, it made me feel much more secure as an artist. And I just want to encourage people to continue doing what makes them happy and what that makes them feel the most proud of their own work. My third topic is kind of relates back to the same one, but it also has to do with the equipment and tools you use. I came into school with the same camera that I have now, and I haven't upgraded. I've gotten to test out different lenses through the school, which I'm super, super grateful for. But I don't feel now that I need to upgrade my camera. I don't feel that I need to have the best lens on the market. I feel that with whatever tools you are capable of having, you can do whatever you want with them. And the only person that's really limiting you is your own creativity. And I look back at how important film was back in the day and how people now are imitating that process with digital processes and just maybe adding layers or using a filter, a film grain filter, to imitate those alternative processes. And things are becoming much more simple again, which I can really appreciate because I definitely take part in those more simple processes. But don't get caught up in the fancy and the shiny lights of the professional equipment because in the long run, it really just comes down to your creativity and what you want to show the viewer. So that's all I have to say for now. Thanks for coming and listening. Hopefully I'll be doing another podcast soon. Thanks. Bye.